Hello and welcome to the third ODI between West Indies and Ireland during the Ireland's visit of West Indies. Before this match, the two ODIs has been played and the series is leveled by 1-1. This is going to be the final and decider. Ireland has won the toss and elected to field first. Firstly, the team news is West Indies playing 11 are Kieran Pollard, Shai Hope, Brooks, Chase, Greaves, Jason Holder, Akil Hussain, Joseph, Pooran, Shepherd and Orion Smith. They are playing unchanged and the Ireland playing 11 are Paul Stirling captain, Porterfield, McBurney, Tactor, Kemper, Dockrell, Delaney, Rock, Adir, Craig Young and Josh Little. They're also playing unchanged. Hope and Greaves are ready to play and Little is going to bowl the first over. And the second ball is shipping inside and takes the pad on the leg side and gone through to the boundary row for 4 runs. Third ball of the third over, Little to Hope and he gets on top of the bounce and punches it through the covers and that's the boundary. First ball of the fifth over, Little to Hope and he wanted to play and he's taken inside edge, beat the wickets and the wicket keeper for 4 runs. And the very next ball by Little has been cut through to the point boundary for 4 runs. This time fifth ball from Little to Hope and he brings his foot forward and lofts it over extra cover and that's another 4. Third boundary in the over. Fourth ball of the seventh over, this time Young to Hope. It's full ball on the pads and he flicks it towards the leg side and that's gone to the leg boundary for 4 runs. And very next ball this time Hope launches it upish to the wide from the long on and it's gone to the boundary row for 4 runs. Back to back boundaries. Third ball of eighth over, Adi to Hope and he wanted to play and it's taken outside edge and gone past the slip for 4 runs. And the fifth ball this time Adi to Hope and it's a short ball and he pulls over mid wicket and that's gone for another boundary and that brings West Indies 50. Second last ball of the 10th over, Adi to Hope and Hope comes down the track and launches it over the extra cover and that's gone for maximum. And the very next ball this time Hope punches it through the point boundary and that's gone all the way to the rope and that's his 50. He brings his 50 with that. Last ball of 11th over, this time Young to Hope and short ball and Young has hooked it and it didn't go all the way. It's taken the top edge and gone to the fine leg where the fielder takes the catch and that's the end for the Hope. He's gone for 53. After a good opening start, West Indies 72 for 1. Fourth ball of the 13th over, this time Young to Greaves and Greaves drives and the fielder Tactor dives and take the catch by the point and that's a lovely catch. And that's the end of Greaves. He's gone for 12. All of a sudden, West Indies 76 for 2. Second ball of the 14th over, this time McBurney to Pooran and Pooran wanted to play and there's a big appeal of catch and umpire has given it out. And Pooran reviews it and the review shows, ultra edge shows there was no bat involved in that. And they're checking for LBW and the impact is in line, hitting the wickets and Pooran is gone. Oh, what an upsetting. He's not catch out catch, which he was given originally, and he's LBW out. Third wicket gone for at 76. West Indies are tumbling down immediately, 72 for none and 76 for 3. Fourth ball of 14th over, this time McBurney to Chase, and Chase turns it around to the leg side and it's gone to the boundary row for 4 runs. There was a chance of catch. Fourth ball of 15th over, this time Young to Chase and it's a beautiful drive to the mid-on for 4 runs. First ball of 16th over, this time McBurney to Brook and there's a big appeal for LBW and it's been given. He played across the line and he was right in front of the wickets and he's gone for 1. That's the big wicket. Last ball of 17th over, this time Little to Chase and Chase has driven it very nicely through to the mid-on and that's gone for 4 runs. Second ball of 20th over, this time McBurney to Chase and it's a tossed up ball and he has driven it through the covers for 4 runs. Last ball of the 20th over, this time McBurney to Pollard, and he's been strangled, and he has played the turning ball and has taken the edge, and the fielder on the leg slip dives and takes the catch with the right hand, and that's the big wicket gone. Pollard gone for 3. West Indies are in a real trouble now. Fourth ball of 22nd over, this time Kemper to Chase, and Chase has flicked it and is in the air, and Sterling takes the catch at short mid wicket, and that's Chase has gone for 19. That's the 6th man down. West Indies 101 for 6. Last ball of 24th over, this time Dockrell to Shepherd, and Shepherd sweeps, has taken the top edge and gone down to the leg side fence. Fifth ball of 28th over, this time Dockrell to Shepherd, and Shepherd swings it. It's gone up in the air to the long on, where the fielder Mark Adi take the catch, and that's the end of Shepherd. He's gone for 13. 119 for 7. Second ball of 29th over, Kemper to Holder, and is tucked in very nicely to the fine leg boundary for 4 run. Third ball of 31st over, this time Young to Holder, and it's a short ball, and Holder pulls it down to the square leg boundary, and that's another for 4 runs. Third ball of 32nd over, McBurney to Holder, and this has been driven beautifully by Holder down the extra cover for 4 runs. Second ball of 34th over, Sterling to Holder. Holder wanted to place taken outside edge and a run through the third man to the fence. First ball of 35th over, Adir to Hussain. It's going down the leg side, and he tickles it, and it's gone to the leg boundary for 4 runs. And this time the fourth ball, and Hussain has driven it very nicely in the mid-off area, and that's another boundary. First ball of 39th over, this time Little to Hussain, and Hussain drives it straight past the bowler. It's gone to the mid-on fence for 4 runs. Little to bowl the last ball of 39th over, this time full and wide, and Holder slashes it to the backward point for 4 runs. This time Sterling, third ball of 40th over to Holder, and Holder swings it, and it's gone to the square leg for 4 runs. Fourth ball of 41st over, this time Little to Holder, and Holder works it out towards the deep mid wicket. They complete the first run and call for the second, and by the time the Holder comes back, the throw is back, and he's gone. He's been run out by the wicket keeper. Third ball of 42nd over, this time McBurney to Smith, and Smith launches it over long on, and that's gone for maximum. Last ball of 42nd over, McBurney to Hussain, bit short ball, and Hussain stands tall and punches it to the left of the McBurney of the bowler, and he dives and takes a brilliant catch. What a special catch that is to end a good innings of Hussain of 23. 192 for 9 West Indies. Fifth ball of 43rd over, Little to Joseph, and Joseph chips it in the air over mid-off, and that's gone for 4 runs. First ball of 45th over, this time Young to Smith, and Smith swings it high and long over deep mid-wicket, and that's gone for maximum. Third ball of 45th over, this time Young to Smith, and Smith, it's a width been given, and Smith has smashed it over the extra cover for 4 runs, and this is a no ball, so 5 runs comes in. The very next ball, this time Young to Joseph, and Joseph wanted to hit it over the cover, and it's gone up in the air with short extra cover. Sterling takes the catch, and that's the end for West Indies. 212 all out in 44.4 overs. Ireland needed 213 runs to win the match and the series. This is going to be an interesting one. Ireland have managed to do a great job here in the first session. Are they going to deliver the similar in the second, or West Indies is going to restrict them under this target? Openers are ready, and Joseph is going to bowl the first over, and very first ball to Porterfield, and it's a short and wide ball, and Porterfields go for a big one, and it's gone down to the third man right on the boundary rope. He takes the catch, and that's the first wicket gone on the very first ball. Hussain takes the catch. First ball of the third over, this time Joseph to McBurney. A very lucky one inside edge, just gone over the stumps and down to the leg side boundary for 4 runs. Second ball of the fourth over, this time Shepherd to Sterling, and Sterling moves across and flicks it to the leg side, and that's gone to the fence. First ball of the seventh over, this time Smith to Sterling, and it's a short ball, and Sterling pulls it, and it's gone over mid-wicket fence for maximum. Third ball of the earth over, this time Shepherd gives the width and Sterling slashes it to the point for 4 runs. Third ball of ninth over, this time Hussain to McBurney, and McBurney pushes it back to the bowlers and that's gone to the boundary row for 4 runs. Second last ball of the 10th over, this time Holder to McBurney, and he flicks it the ball on the leg all the way to the mid-wicket fence for 4 runs. First ball of the 12th over, Holder to Sterling, it's going down the leg side and he tickles it, another boundary. Last ball, it's a full delivery and McBurney hits it in the air to the long off fence for 4 runs. First ball of 13th over, this time Hussain to Sterling, and he opens up his face of the bat down to the third man fence, and that's another boundary. The third ball, Sterling uses his feet and drives it to the extra cover for 4 runs. The last ball of the over, it's a beautiful ball, it's tossed up and it beats Sterling, and there's a big appeal of LBW. Umpire says not out. Pollard has reviewed it, and it's pitching in line, impact is in line and hitting the wickets, so Paul has to go. He's gone for 44, second wicket fall. Ireland 73 for 2. Fifth ball of 15th over, this time Hussain to McBurney, and he uses his feet, come down the track and hits it hard over the bowler's head for 4 runs. First ball of 17th over, this time Hussain to Tactor, and he sweeps it. It's a lovely sweep down to the mid-wicket fence for 4. First ball of 24th over, chase to Tactor this time, and Tactor makes a room and cuts it to the backward point for 4 runs. Second ball of 28th over, this time chase to McBurney, and he cuts it beautifully, edges it down to the third man for 4 runs. Fifth ball of 31st over, this time Smith to McBurney, who's looking to play over the keeper's head, is taken the edge and gone to the wicket keeper, and that's the end of McBurney, who made well played 59. Third wicket gone, 152 for 3. First ball of the 33rd over, this time Smith to Tactor. Its width been given and he cuts it nicely behind the point for another boundary. Third ball of 36th over, this time chase to Rock, and Rock comes down the track and wants to go over the bowler's head, and it's gone up in the air where the fielder Holder comes in, takes the catch, and that's Rock is gone for 2. 168 for 4. Second ball of 37th over, Joseph to Kemper, short ball, and he wanted to play, he's taken the edge, and lucky for him, it's gone past the wicket keeper for 4 runs. Last ball of 38th over, chase to Hamper, and it's down the leg side, and he's swept it very nicely down to the square leg fence, and that's a 4 runs. Ireland 183 for 4, they just need 30 runs in 12 overs. Fifth ball of 39th over, this time Hussain to Tactor, and it's gone down the leg side, and it's a wide ball and going all the way to the boundary row for 4 runs. And this time Tactor plays it, drives it towards the mid-off and takes a single, and that brings his 50. A well played 50s up. Second ball of 40th over, this time chase to Kemper, and Kemper was looking to heave it over onside, and he misses the line of the ball, and the stumps are rattled, and that's the 5th wicket gone. 190 for 5. Third ball of 41st over, this time Hussain to Dockrell, and Dockrell plays nicely towards the third man, and that's gone to the fence for 4 runs. Second ball of 42nd over, this time chase to Tactor, and Tactor went for reverse sweep, which he misses, and it's hit him on the pads, and appeal for LBW has been given out, and Tactor reviews it immediately. And the review shows there's no bat involved, impact in line, hitting, and that's gone. A drama at the end when they only need 16 runs. Fifth ball of the 42nd over, this time chase to Delaney, and Delaney cuts it nicely towards the backward point, and that's gone for 4 runs. And the very next ball, this time he swings it high and over the mid-wicket fence, and that's gone for maximum. Now Ireland only needed 6 runs to win this match and the series. Fourth ball of 43rd over, this time Hussain to Delaney, and Delaney comes down the track and wanted to hit it over, it's taken the edge and gone up in the air where the backward points. Brooks takes the catch, and that is a reckless shot to lose the wicket and create some more drama at the stage when they only needed 5 more runs to win the match. Last ball of 43rd over, Hussain to Dockrell, and he pushes it forward and gets the edge, gone to the slip where Holder takes the catch, and that's 8th man gone. 208 for 8. Another wicket gone. What is going on here? Fifth ball of 45th over this time. Shepherd to Young, and Young opens up the face of the bat, and it's gone. The ball is gone down to the third man. Is all the way to the boundary row for 4 runs, and with that, Ireland won the match and the test and the one-day series. Ireland is 214 for 8. They won the match by 2 wickets, and they won the series by 2-1. What a fantastic performance by Irish team. Though they tumbled towards the end, but they managed to make it. Well played, well made, and congratulations to the Ireland team and the supporters of the team in the ground and all over. That's it for now. If you have enjoyed the video, please subscribe the channel and do like, share and comment on the video. Thank you.